Alright, this is going to be a model review of the new Norscot Caterpillar D8T. This is a model that has been known about for quite some time, but I believe it only started shipping about 2 weeks ago from when this is going to be uploaded. So it hasn't been available all that long. I ordered mine from DHS Diecast. I know they have them in stock right now. I think 3000toys.com should be receiving them, or should be receiving their second order of early in December. But let me start out with the packaging. Packaging is pretty standard in Norscot. Basically your regular cat Norscot boxes. On the back, no actual information about the machine or a picture of the machine, which I've seen on some Norscot boxes before, but it just has some functions of the model. And the box itself, how it was packaged, was in the clear insert with the ties that go around the undercarriage of the machine. Those are pretty annoying to get off, but it keeps the model intact. And if you want to see the unboxing, the link is in the description to that video. I highly recommend checking that out. And it also includes the unboxing of the Mac Lowboy, the Mac Granite Lowboy, which is a nice model, and I will have a review of that up shortly. But now moving on to the actual model. The functionalities of this model are pretty nice. It rolls forward real nice. It does get caught up a little bit sometimes in reverse, but rolling forward, the tracks work real nice. The tracks are metal. I believe they look very nice. However, I've been told that a lot of times these come backwards when they're shipped. So the single grouser is actually on the wrong side, which is unfortunate, but regardless, I think it still looks very nice, and it definitely does not, the model doesn't lose anything because of it. Alright, some of the functionalities for this model. This model has a, it does have a good range of movement. We're going to start with the ripper in the back, actually. It'll raise up nice and high. That is it in its fully raised position. However, the ripping depth does leave a little bit to be desired, with the max depth only being about that far down, which isn't bad, but you have these cylinders right here are just a little too short to allow any more depth, which is unfortunate, and something you gotta worry about is because actually when I was just looking this model over once more before I started the review, these cylinders, if you push this too far that way, these cylinders right here will pop out, but they just slide right back in, so that's really not a big problem. Moving up to the blade. The blade looks real nice. You got the wear plating and everything, and I think the blade looks real nice. So this model I got just super stiff, like crazy stiff, which makes it pretty hard to lift up. But I will get it lifted up here. Show you that's about as high as it'll go, which is not bad. I would have liked to see it go up just a little bit higher, but in all reality, that's not bad, and I'll show you how much cylinder is left out there. So it's really not that bad. And then the max cutting depth. Got the track off the ground a little bit, and that's about standard on any dozer. You're not going to really ever see that go much deeper. One more thing I'd like to mention about the tracks before I completely forget to is that they are tensioned, and you should be able to see the springs in there somewhere. Maybe not, but they are tensioned. Let me take a second to show you guys that. They are tensioned, and they work. The tensioner works out great. Looks real nice, and it does keep them nice and taut, which I think is a great feature of this model. Let's move on to the overall detail of this model. This model was detailed very nicely. As you can see, the graphics all look very nice. The plastic parts, the paint matches the metal paint very well, I think. I'd like to point out that this machine has a lot of handrails here, 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 all around the top of the cab. These are all plastic, so they are relatively flimsy, which makes it kind of hard to find a good spot to hold onto the model. Along with these hydraulic hoses right here, make it kind of hard to raise and lower the blade, but it definitely adds a lot to the model detail-wise, but it does make it a little difficult to handle, especially with the blade being so stiff. But other than that, it definitely makes the model a great display piece, but it can be kind of inconvenient if you're using it for a lot of stop motions. But that being said, it does add a great amount of detail to it, a lot of handholds pretty much everywhere. I've seen very few dozers in real life of this size with this handhold right here. So I thought that was kind of odd. But going around to the back, the ripper was very nicely casted. You can see the detail in the wear plates on the ripper. And one of the things I really like about this model is that all of the rivets are painted on this model. You can see there, painted rivets, painted rivet, which I really love the fact they went through the trouble of painting the rivets. Definitely adds quite a bit to this model. Makes the model look a lot nicer. You can see in the back you have the cat logo, the roll bar, and the lights are painted. They are not like an actual plastic piece in there, but I still think it looks rather nice. Come along to the other side. You don't have the additional handhold on plastic bar on this side, but you can see some of the undercarriage detailing. You can see my camera will focus on it. The grip texture right there, along with some of the other undercarriage detail, and the sprockets, the gears for the drive. Stozer also features the blade can tilt. You can see those hydraulics there. Again, really stiff, so a little bit annoying on that aspect. But it's very well functional. I definitely think this model was worth I believe, $85. It's a great display piece. I'm going to definitely be using it in some stop motions. I don't know when, but it's a great model. I would definitely recommend it. It's not like an NZG or a Conrad or it's definitely not a higher end model, but for Norscot, it's definitely well worth it. I think it's very well done. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them. If there's enough things that I may have missed, maybe I'll make another video of it. I know this review is kind of short, but I think I hit all the big points on it. So anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.